Have you ever experienced something so strange, so unexplainable, that it sent chills down your spine? What if I told you that there are real-life events and phenomena that not even science can fully explain? From ghostly encounters to cosmic mysteries, these are the top 10 supernatural phenomena that will leave you speechless. Get ready, because each point will take you deeper into the unknown. Don't blink, or you might miss the most shocking revelations. Number 10. The Taos hum, the sound of mystery. In the quiet desert town of Taos, New Mexico, there's a strange sound that not everyone can hear, but for those who do, it's maddening. Known as the Taos hum, this low-frequency noise has tormented residents for years. It's not just a sound, it's a feeling, a vibration that seems to emanate from nowhere and everywhere all at once. Experts have tried everything, measuring sound waves, analyzing geological activity, but the source remains elusive. What makes it more chilling? The hum isn't consistent. It can stop for weeks, even months before returning stronger and more invasive. Some theories suggest underground government experiments, while others point to extraterrestrial communication gone wrong. Twist. And just when you think it's over, witnesses report that pets often react violently before the hum begins, almost as if they sense something no one else can. Number 9. The Mothman, West Virginia's harbinger of doom. In 1966, the sleepy town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, became ground zero for one of the most chilling creature sightings ever reported. Witnesses described a massive humanoid figure with glowing red eyes and enormous wings. Dubbed the Mothman, this being wasn't just a random apparition. It was seen repeatedly before a catastrophic event. The Silver Bridge collapse in 1967 claimed 46 lives, and many believe the Mothman's appearances were a warning of the disaster. Eyewitnesses report feeling paralyzed with fear upon seeing it, and some even claim it communicated telepathically, leaving cryptic messages of impending doom. Cliffhanger. But here's the kicker. Mothman sightings didn't stop with Point Pleasant. Reports of similar winged creatures have come from around the world, often tied to disasters. Could this be a global harbinger of catastrophe? Number 8. The Black Knight satellite, alien artifact in orbit. Orbiting our planet is an object so mysterious that scientists and conspiracy theorists alike are left dumbfounded. The Black Knight satellite has been detected on radar and in photographs, and some claim it has been in orbit for over 13,000 years. NASA dismisses it as space debris, but skeptics argue that its unusual shape and behavior defy explanation. Radio signals intercepted from the satellite seem to contain patterns that some believe are alien messages. Here's the truly eerie part. Every time an attempt is made to investigate it, the satellite seems to move out of reach, almost as if it's alive. Twist. Some theorists suggest that the Black Knight is monitoring humanity and might activate when we least expect it. Could it be watching you right now? If you've made it this far, you're hooked, and I've got even more chilling phenomena to share. Please subscribe, because hitting your subscribe button can give me new motivation to work harder and succeed. Now let's dive even deeper into the unknown. Number 7. The Dyatlov Pass Incident, Death in the Snow. In 1959, 9 experienced hikers ventured into the snowy wilderness of the Ural Mountains in Russia. None of them returned. When their bodies were found, the scene was more horrifying than anyone could imagine. Their tents were ripped open from the inside, and some of the hikers were found with injuries so severe they couldn't have been caused by humans or animals. One body had its tongue missing. Another had fractured ribs as if hit by an immense force. The area showed no signs of struggle, but radiation levels on their clothing were abnormally high. Was it a military experiment, a Yeti attack, or something far worse? Cliffhanger. To this day, the official explanation remains unknown compelling force. But what could that force have been? And could it strike again? Number 6. The Phoenix Lights. A city stares at the sky. March 13, 1997, started as an ordinary night in Phoenix, Arizona, until thousands of residents looked up to see an enormous V-shaped formation of lights silently gliding across the sky. The craft was so massive that it blocked out the stars, and its eerie silence only added to the terror. Despite countless eyewitnesses, including military personnel, the U.S. government labeled the event as flares from a training exercise. But those who saw it know better. The lights were perfectly synchronized, and the craft's movement was unlike anything man-made. Twist. Years later, similar lights appeared in other parts of the world. Are they connected? And if so, what or who is piloting these crafts? Number 5. The Amityville Horror, a House of Evil. On a cold November night in 1974, Ronald DeFeo Jr. murdered his entire family in their home in Amityville, New York. A year later, the Lutz family moved in, but they didn't stay long. They claimed the house was alive with malevolent spirits. Doors slammed on their own, green slime oozed from the walls, and a demonic presence made itself known in terrifying ways. The family fled after just 28 days, leaving behind everything they owned. Cliffhanger. Some say the land itself is cursed, and the house still holds its dark energy, waiting for its next victims. Would you dare to step inside? Number 4. The Bermuda Triangle, Ocean of the Unknown. Spanning the waters between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, this infamous triangle has swallowed ships and planes without a trace. Compasses go haywire, and survivors, those lucky enough to exist, report sudden, unnatural storms. Scientists theorize magnetic anomalies, but others believe the triangle is a gateway to another dimension, or the work of extraterrestrials. Twist. What if those who disappear aren't gone, but are trapped in a parallel world, unable to return? Number 3. The Vanishing Village of Anjikuni Lake. In 1930, an entire Inuit village near Anjikuni Lake, Canada, vanished without a trace. Over 30 men, women, and children disappeared, leaving behind food, tools, and even sled dogs that starved to death. When investigators arrived, they found graves dug up, as if something or someone had disturbed the dead. Theories range from mass abduction to a curse, but no one knows the truth. Cliffhanger. Could whatever took them still be lurking in the icy wilderness? Number 2. Skinwalker Ranch, Portal to Terror. This Utah ranch has been the epicenter of supernatural activity for decades. From UFO sightings to shape-shifting creatures known as skinwalkers, the phenomena here defy explanation. Scientists studying the area have experienced inexplicable illnesses, equipment failures, and phenomena that seem to target them personally. Twist. Some believe the ranch sits on a thin veil between dimensions, and what comes through is far from friendly. Number 1. The Bell Witch, America's most famous haunting. In the early 1800s, the Bell family of Tennessee was tormented by an invisible force. It spoke, laughed, and even physically attacked family members. The spirit claimed to be a witch, and her wrath culminated in the mysterious death of John Bell, the family patriarch. Final twist. Visitors to the site today report hearing whispers and feeling unseen hands push them. Could the Bell Witch still be seeking vengeance? These stories are more than just tales. They're chilling reminders that the world is full of mysteries we may never solve. Which one shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and share your suggestions for future top 10 lists. Until next time, stay curious, and maybe keep the lights on.